Welcome to the Road Cheetah Project. It's Road Cheetah Boy, and we are back from the episode, not just any episode, but the return, hopefully the return of Comic Book Wednesday. So, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. The podcast is back up. The website is back up. Got the latest Push Forward Tuesday episode recorded yesterday, so that's there for you. And also the kickoff episode of the season, DMV Sunday 2019 also. So and also all the rest of the stuff that's a winter project from way back when I didn't know what I was doing. Not that I know what I'm doing now, but it just feels different. So hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully your weeks are going fine. And so we can get to a little comic books right now. Not going to be long or drawn out like it used to be. I'm going to try to wham bam and thank you ma'am this. So but this is the haul for this week. So this is kind of a haul episode 2. So you see Symbiote Spider-Man there, number 1, that covers Beast in the cover with no title. And then there's Amazing Spider-Man number 1 right there in the middle. And then there's Symbiote Spider-Man number 1 straight up. And then also Batman Ninja Turtles number 3. So I picked up all that today. And then DC Deceased number 1. I flipped through that. It's pretty sickly. So one of these comic books we're going to talk about in the podcast next Tuesday. In particular, though, we're going to talk about one right now. So we're not going to go through all these, but the one I want to talk about right now that I read today is Symbiote Avengers, or Savage Avengers number 1. Man, this is beastly. We got a Finch cover here for number 1, which is really sickly. Let me hopefully get that focus there for you. Wolverine, Punisher. I don't know who that guy is, but I'm sure he got a role to play in Venom. And Conan the Barbarian. And then I don't know who that chick is. Maybe Elektra, maybe no. I don't know. We're going to find out. So it's pretty sick. The art on here is really, 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 really sweet. So it starts off with some guy, like selling out some show and singing. And he's really getting it. He's really like, hold on a second. Let me get the focus here. He's really letting the crowd have it, and everybody is for him. But then they snatch him up. He gets snatched up and gets taken to the Savage Land. Oops, sorry. I got the heavy duty lens on here right now. The Nifty 50, holla at me. All right, and so basically, what happens is he's one of Wolverine's homeboys, but he gets snatched up by this cult, and they got a big pool of like sacrifices. Let's see. Somewhere on here, right there. And he's the next sacrifice. And he's talking to him like, man, I got homies, bro. They gonna pull up. What you mean? And the dude is like, I don't care. That's what we want to happen. And so he's talking about it. And he's saying, rah, rah, rah. Y'all ain't really about this life. Y'all ain't really gonna do me like this. And then here we go. Kapow! They just off him real quick, like Merc sauce. And he's in he's the next sacrifice. Like they ain't even like hesitate. It was crazy. So then you get Conan the Barbarian. He's like fighting off some scrubs or whatever, like that. And then this is really beast. I would definitely check this out. But then Wolverine pulls up. And then basically tells him to kiss his ass. He's looking for his homie. And he ain't really trying to deal with whatever he got going on. See if I can get that. Let me get that focus, yo. Alright, sorry. So there we go. Wolverine's like, fuck you, dude. And so they start beefing. They start scrapping like hardcore. And Wolverine is on his head. And then eventually, at least, pretty much the whole book is just them going back and forth. And him seeing what kind of beast Wolverine is. And eventually, he's got to give Wolverine his props. And it's like, yo, you a monster. And Wolverine's like, duh. I tried to tell you, fam. And so, I'm looking for my homie. And so, but they keep going. They keep fighting. And eventually, they make friends. And eventually, I guess he's going to be a big part of this in somehow or another. And then, so yeah, they go through all that, and these crazy occult people are snatching up like mob bosses and stuff like that. They're looking for powerful like living blood to throw in their sacrifice pool for this marrow monster or whatever. And so Wolverine's not about that. So Wolverine pulls up on him, and they grabbed another one of his homies or something, or somebody he was trying to protect, and they off that dude too. Let me get that focus. They off him just like that. Boom, he's gone. And so then that's pretty much the story. Like, is Wolverine, and I don't know how everybody else is gonna build up. And then the next person they want to get is Punisher. So I guess like they're looking for people who are not necessarily all good, but still have powerful like blood in them. So now they on Punisher. They're gonna be going after Punisher. So we see how that plays out. But that's pretty beast, man. Like the art, the story, the fighting, the characterization, man. A+ book right there. So I would definitely check it out. And that's Wednesday, man. That's how we're gonna do it from here on out. Hopefully, one of these books we're gonna talk about in a podcast again on Tuesday, and then look forward for a podcast episode on Friday, and more AMVs, more of this and that. The second YouTube channel is coming, so keep your ears open for that. And yeah, this is how we do it. It's the Cheetah Project, and hopefully you're enjoying yourself. And that's Comic Book Wednesday, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.